I believe, one of the best moments when we passed the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline Act. That was originated in the House. When I first got into, remember, March 14th I was sworn in. On March 15th we had the first hearing on the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline in the House. I introduced a bill that was different than the Senate bill. The Senate bill at that time only widened the right-of-way. I introduced a bill that said the right-of-way would be widened and there could be no lawsuits filed against the construction of the pipeline. Everybody thought I was nuts. Sam Stagger had faith in me. It was his idea, and I'll give him credit for it. We passed that, or we began to move that with John Meltzer's help. Remember, I was in the minority. I wasn't a majority. John Meltzer's help, we began to move it, and it kept working its way through the committee where we're going to have a bill that would build a pipeline. The Senate bill did not build a pipeline. And as we moved it through the House, Senator Gravel at that time saw that it was going to move, offered it as an amendment on the Senate side, and it was a tie vote. If he had lost that, we would have never been able to build a pipeline. But he offered it. It was a tie vote, and Spiro Agnew gave the tie, cast the winning vote for the Senate side. Well, then all the opposition came over to attack the House side. And so all of a sudden I'm under the limelight, and we passed it, won it by 11 votes. So that was the pipeline construction. Of course, then we went to the conference, and we were on the conference, myself, Senator Stevens. I was on the House side, he was on the Senate side, and the pipeline was built. It was the most, I would say, historical piece of legislation that gave us the wealth that this state has received. It gives a permanent dividend to every living soul in the state of Alaska as a resident. It has built a lot in the state. So that was probably the largest piece.